Hello, I would like to share my hunger therapy experience with you. I'm now in the fifth day of hunger. I didn't eat anything for 5 days. Um, First, I would like to share my background because it is important and I think it helps in this process. Um, I I have been fasting more than 20 years as a Muslim. We do that 30 days in a row every year, and we do that from the dawn to sunset, approximately maybe 16 hours. It can last sometimes 18 hours, sometimes less, sometimes 14 hours. But we don't drink and we don't eat anything. We don't consume anything during this time. And I did 60 or more fasting days in a row, twice in my life. It was years ago. It was maybe 5 years ago. So my body is acquainted with fasting, this kind of fasting. I was, above 30 BMI, body mass index. 30 above 30 means that you are an obese, and it was 2 years ago, and I decided to get rid of this weight, and I started a diet. During this diet I started to lose weight, and my aim was to lose 20 kilograms to be in my health range as BMI index. I've read a book, and there were different kinds of hunger therapies. One of them is called 1 day hunger fasting, and it is actually 36 hours, and I decided to try that one. You start before starting fasting, you eat light food, and then maybe fruit or fruit juice, and then when you start eating, you start with orange juice or any kind of fruit juice, and then fruits, and then in some time later, maybe 4 hours later, you can eat regular food, but not protein kind of food. Anyway, I did this 3 times, I guess, and at first I couldn't believe that I can do that, and I believe everyone can think that, because we usually eat a lot. I ate a lot, and I have appetite, and I can put weight easily. So I tried the first 1 day hunger, which is 36 hours, and 2 days, and then 3 times 3 day hunger. Actually I didn't feel anything bad. I felt only a weakness sometimes, but I didn't feel any kind of other annoyance, anything like that. And I decided to do 5 day hunger therapy. Actually, I did this because it can lose weight, and it cleans your body. One of the most important benefits of this hunger therapy. When you stop eating, after digesting all things in our body starts to repair itself and clean itself. Especially on the fifth day, in this book it says that There's a book, written by Aydin Salih, an Ukrainian-born doctor, and in the fifth day, you go in on cellular level, and bad cells, unhealthy cells, thrown out of our body. So, which is very, very important, because, for instance, cancer cells are unhealthy and they cannot stand, and they will be eliminated in time, which is very, very important. What did I feel? I think it's okay. I don't feel any hunger. I don't feel any dizzy things. In this book, it says it can be dizziness, it can be high or low pressure, or shivering, or you can feel cold. This kind of side effects can be, but you have to endure a little, because the body tries to orient itself. But I didn't feel any of these things. I feel that my sinusite disappeared, and I can feel better now. I can breathe better now, and I can think cleaner, and I feel light, and I understood that the body doesn't need a lot of food. After 5 days, I didn't eat anything, and after 5 days, I can even, go for a long walk or do something, do exercise. I didn't push myself a lot, but for instance, 3 days ago, I walked more than 7 kilometers, even 8 kilometers, because I felt myself well. So I didn't try to push boundaries there, because it is my first experience, and it was very well. I felt good, and my body, now I'm in the healthy range of body mass index, so I'm happy. I guess this video can help you, can guide you. If you have any questions, you can ask me in details. Now in this evening, I will open, in 3 hours maybe, I will open my fast. By the way, during these days, in 5 days, I fasted as religiously, from the dawn to the sunset. I didn't eat anything, I didn't drink anything. I drank a little water. If I didn't feel thirsty, I didn't drink water, because when you don't drink a lot of water, the body eliminates more cells to create water, and now I feel good, very well. And in this evening, I will start drinking fruit juice, and then I will eat some fruit, and then a very light food maybe. I think that's it. If you have questions, you can ask me.